Hi, everyone. This is Kellyanne, the High Priestess, bringing you divine messages. Thank you so much for tuning in today. This is going to be your general weekly reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Taurus. I've already pre-shuffled with your energy so that we can get started. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my ancestors, and my loved ones that have crossed over. Thank you for this gift of divination and thank you for your blessings as well as for your protection today. Spirit, as I attempt to interpret and clarify these messages and advice that you are channeling through me this afternoon, I ask that you please be as specific as possible so that I may interpret your messages correctly and provide accurate guidance to my seekers, my Taurus viewers today. All right, Taurus, we're going to start by taking a look at your current energy as well as any obstacles or challenges that you may be currently facing. I'm going to clarify the cards as I go. And then I'm going to also be taking a look at near future energy for you so that you can see what's coming around the corner. Okay? So right away, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, as well as the Seven of Wands. And Spirit, can I also have any obstacles or challenges for Taurus, please? Obstacles or challenges for Taurus. Obstacles. Oh, this one wants to come out. We have the King of Cups in reverse. I feel like currently Taurus, I'm picking up a mature masculine energy here, possibly a water sign, a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. I feel like this person, whether this is you or your person, is going through something that's emotionally very uncomfortable for them. I'm sensing a lot of emotional distress, like emotional dysregulation. I feel like this person possibly may be upset, um, very sad, very depressed. I feel like this person is having a hard time navigating their emotions right now. Like there's a lot of highs and lows, like a lot of emotional dysregulation. And I also feel that possibly this person may be seeking out counsel or seeking out help, whether it's a good friend or a spiritual advisor or a therapist, with the hopes of kind of helping themselves, heal from this situation with this King of Cups. Um, and I feel like it's posing as a big challenge for you. If this is you, then obviously it's you're going through a bad time. But if you're dealing with a person that's going through this, it's equally as challenging as well. But that's what I'm picking up. Like somebody's having a very hard time right now. Somebody's very upset. Um, I feel like currently right now there's a situation here that you're not willing to give up on. I feel like you're involved in something or you're involved with a person where you really believe in this cause or this person and you're just willing to fight for this. You just feel like this is something that you want, it's something that you believe very strongly in your heart about, and this is something that you're not willing to kind of throw the towel in. Okay. I feel like in the past, possibly with all of these pentacles, I feel like there may have been a sense of financial lack or even possibly a sense of feeling almost like impoverished. Or possibly you went through a situation where you were feeling like left out in the cold or kind of cast aside. But I'm definitely feeling like a sense of lack, whether it's financial lack or emotional lack. Um, I feel like maybe you felt a sense of abandonment in a situation, and possibly you're right now you're just trying to get past that. I feel like things are improving though financially for you. That's what I feel. But at the same time, I feel like I feel like whatever happened to cause that has left, like I said, you or your person very emotionally upset about this, right? But you're very passionate about this, whatever this is. Now, I do feel with this King of Pentacles, this could possibly be you because this is Earth energy, all right? So this could be Capricorn, it could also be Virgo, or it could be you, Taurus, okay? The King of Pentacles is someone who is typically very good at managing their finances, very good at making sure that everything is financially secure so that there's a sense of stability moving forward, right? The King of Pentacles is often someone who makes sure that everybody's set up, everybody's okay. They've been like putting money away, typically somebody who's very reliable, very practical, somebody who's often, quite generous with their money. They make sure that everybody has what they need, that everybody's, financially, set. This could be like a business entrepreneur or somebody who's kind of really like arrived, like they have enough money, they're comfortable. This could be like somebody who's kind of self-made, um, somebody who's invested wisely or has, been working hard all along to kind of make sure that things are set, and that there's a sense of financial stability here moving forward. I feel like someone here is absolutely willing to put the work in and put the hard effort in, and spend the time necessary in order to make this happen. And I feel like because of that sense of financial lack that I was picking up maybe from the past, I feel like now you're like hell bent on making sure that everything is set. Okay. But there was definitely some kind of emotional distress related to whatever transpired that lent itself to that sense of feeling so much despair and lack and feeling maybe left out in the cold or feeling like you didn't have enough in the past. Okay, so let's clarify a few of these cards, and then what we'll do is move forward into your near future energy and see what's coming around the corner for you. Okay, tell me about this King of Pentacles. It's Eight of Pentacles. Tell me about this King of Pentacles for Taurus, please. Nine of Cups, yeah. So I feel that whatever happened in the past that made either you or your person so upset had a lot to do with possibly you relying on your person to make you feel emotionally fulfilled, to make you feel emotionally abundant. And when we do that, it never really works out very well, because we have to be able to feel our own sense of self-worth and really kind of self-validate ourselves in order to be able to translate that into a loving relationship. Okay. It really kind of is showing me that there was a need here to kind of look within and find your own self-worth, your own love of yourself first before you were able to kind of work through this situation. Basically, what I'm picking up is that there was way too much emphasis here on someone relying on the other person to make them feel whole or to provide for them in a way that made them feel emotionally fulfilled. Um, I realize that that concept may resonate with only some of you, but that's what I'm picking up. Okay. But like I said, I do feel, at least financially, that you're not willing to give up on wanting to maybe set things right in terms of finances. So if this is you, like I said, the King of Pentacles, you're working very hard right now to make sure that things kind of turn out the way that you want them to in terms of finances. Tell me about this Five of Pentacles here for Taurus. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles here for Taurus, the Four of Cups. I feel like as a result of this issue that may have happened, somebody here became very like disinterested in the relationship. Or this could have been prior to this thing happening. Somebody became like bored or disinterested with this situation or this relationship. There's definitely like a sense of apathy or feeling despondent with things here. And I feel like even though maybe the other person, and you have to take this how it resonates with you, I feel like even though the other person was maybe offering a suggestion or an apology or a way to kind of repair things, I feel like the other person was just like completely disinterested in it. Like I'm picking up like a sense of rejection here as to what the other person was offering. Okay. And that's exactly what the Five of Pentacles really signifies, is somebody feeling a sense of lack or being left out in the cold, somebody being cast aside, right? So if that was the case, that may have led somebody to also feel like, emotionally unfulfilled if they were kind of like abandoned or kind of put in a place where they feel like they weren't taken care of. That's the sense that I feel here. But like I said, I do feel like things are definitely improving because the effort is there, the hard work is there, the willingness to improve the situation is absolutely here. So I feel like things are kind of progressing. Things are getting a little bit better moving forward. Let's take a look at your near future energy. Okay. Spirit, what's coming around the corner for Taurus? What's coming around the corner for Taurus, please? What can they expect? What's coming around the corner for Taurus? Okay, so we have the Six of Wands. That's funny. This card came out in the reading I just did before in the exact same spot. The Six of Wands. I'll tell you about that in one moment. Can I have energy for Taurus, please, in the near future? What's coming around the corner? For Taurus, please. What's coming around the corner? What's coming around the corner for Taurus, please? Energy for Taurus moving forward. Let me know when you're ready, Spirit. Ooh, we got a few cards in play. We have the Death card, which I'll explain in a moment, major for Scorpio. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Hermit card, major for Virgo, and we have the Four of Swords in reverse. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles, which is here in the upright. Okay. I feel here, just as I was saying before, that somebody in this situation, whether it's you or your person, desperately wants to feel victorious in this situation. They want to feel successful. They want to feel like things are working out the way that they had hoped. All right. There's definitely an indication here that in the near future, you're going to, or your person will increasingly want to be recognized and acknowledged by the other person for their contribution or for their part. They want to feel like they're being heard, that their emotions and feelings are being recognized here. Okay. However, what I'm picking up here is that there's going to be some kind of change or transformation in this situation and possibly an ending to this situation, which is going to result in somebody being single and is going to possibly require that person to financially take care of things on their own. Okay. I get a sense, even though somebody here is trying very hard to kind of make this work, and like I said, it's something that you're not willing to give up on, I feel like ultimately there's going to be either a lack of effort or some kind of situation that it's just not going to work out. And that is going to require someone here to kind of go within and really take the time they need to kind of get out of their head about this for a while and kind of heal. Okay. I feel like there's going to be a situation here where somebody is going to really have to spend a lot of time kind of doing inner work and kind of focusing on what their part was in this situation. And I feel like there's going to be a big need for taking the time out and kind of reflecting and thinking and thinking about things logically, like what happened, what went wrong, what was my part in this, what could I have done differently. I'm getting a huge sense of like introspection, like looking at one's own part in the situation and trying to figure out how things could have went, in a better direction, or possibly what maybe went wrong in the first place and why it continued to maybe not work out. Okay. I am getting the sense here that this is some kind of financial issue. Um, not every reading is like a love reading, but often, finances and emotions obviously go hand in hand. And when things are not working out, it can cause a lot of emotional distress. And I'm feeling just that. I feel like whatever happened here with this person led the other person to feel completely emotionally distraught and emotionally very insecure. I feel like there was a sense of rejection here. I feel like somebody either abandoned the other person or cast them aside or financially maybe couldn't or didn't take care of them anymore. And there was a lot of issue there with that. And like I said, I do feel like in the future, in the near future, something's going to change drastically. Okay, there's going to be like a drastic transformation here, and somebody is going to have to kind of be on their own, whether that's by choice or not, and kind of work on themselves. They're going to have to handle the bills on themselves and work on themselves, because I feel like possibly the other person is not willing to contribute what they need to in order to prolong this situation or this relationship or this situation. I just want to clarify some of the cards here. Let's see. Can I please have clarification for the death card? Can you clarify the death card for me, please, for Taurus? Clarify the death card for me for Taurus, please. Thank you. The Page of Wands. Somebody here may have offered you or will possibly offer you a new course of action or a new path to take or a new opportunity. Um, but I feel like this person is not going to make good on what they're offering. Or possibly they may change their mind and feel like, you know what, now is not a good time to pursue this. Or they may just feel like, I'm not ready to do this right now with you. Or I'm just not ready to embark on this new thing. So I feel like this is a little bit of like all talk and no action type of energy. Um, I feel like this person is not able to bring this to fruition, even though it's a good idea and it could be like an invitation or a message or an idea about something. But I just feel like it's not going to kind of get off the porch. It's just going to kind of stay there. The pages have to do with like the initial idea, the spark, like the will, but like I feel like nothing's going to be done about it. Let me get more clarification about that. So this could be the death of a project that you were working on, or maybe a job offer fell through, or possibly you were going to invest money and then you decided not to, or maybe you were going to work on something that you were expecting to turn out to be lucrative and then the opportunity was lost. But that's kind of like what I'm feeling. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles, please. All right, we have a few cards here. We have the Hanged Man in reverse, which is major for Pisces. We have the Justice card also in reverse, major for Libra. And then we have the Ten of Wands. I feel like moving forward, guys, I'm getting the sense that somebody's going to become very impatient with this situation and they just want to put this burden down. Like they just want to leave this behind and move forward. They don't want to deal with this anymore. It's like this like financial burden or a psychological or emotional burden. It's become too heavy. They just don't feel like dealing with it anymore. And I feel like there's definitely going to feel like a sense of injustice or some situation where things are going to feel very unfair. If this is a legal matter that you're involved in, I feel like you're going to become very impatient with this and you just don't even want to deal with this anymore. Um, and I feel like, you're going to sense that in this matter, things are very unfair for you if this is, what you're dealing with. Um, a lot of it has to do, I feel, with the inability to see things differently or see things from a different perspective or even see things from the other person's perspective. And I also feel like even though that cycle is closing out and that event um, is going to come to an end, or that cycle is going to come to an end, and there's going to be a sense of closure, I still feel that it's troublesome. Like I feel like the burden needs to be put down because somebody's just exhausted. They're just so tired of like carrying around this weight on their shoulders involving this situation. And I do feel that it has to do with finances. Absolutely. Um, let's take a look at some advice from Spirit moving forward for you, Taurus, okay? Holy Spirit, please give me some messages, thank you, or advice. It's saying to take action. Now, you do have the Justice card here. So I said some of you may be involved in some kind of legal matter that's pressing right now for you, moving into the near future. If there's something on your mind that you've been thinking about doing, Spirit is acknowledging that and telling you to kind of, take action. Okay. Now, the Page of Wands is like the opposite of taking action. So if it came out in the upright, I would say that somebody's definitely like trying to take action towards something. But for some reason, there's like a stall here. There's some kind of stalled energy. The Hangman is also about, energy being stalled too. So, do something about it. That's what Spirit's saying. Do what you need to do right now. Can I have more information, please, for Taurus? Thank you. Okay, so it's showing that things are going to improve for you. There's going to be big, happy changes for you down the road. All right. But the only way that that's going to happen is if you take the steps that you need to rectify the situation, or take a different path for yourself completely. Okay. I feel, remember I said that I felt like things were improving with this card in reverse. Like I feel like that sense of lack was improving. Maybe it was financial lack. I felt like things were getting better for you, but I feel like, Spirit is telling you, like, you basically have to take the initiative here in order to get to the changes that you need for yourself that will make you happy. All right, Taurus, so this is what I have for you today. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do so. If you like the services I'm providing and you feel like you're enjoying my readings, please also give me a thumbs up. That helps me out on YouTube a whole bunch. I appreciate your time, and please always remember to keep gratitude in your heart. It's super important, okay? Thank you so much. Enjoy your day, and God bless.